squad, it's Quads and welcome back to another new video. Now winter is coming and that can mean but one thing. Facebook will be filled with posts from your Auntie Doris telling you that it's snowing, despite the fact that she lives just a few houses away and you actually do have windows in your house. But what does that mean? It means that we're all going to get cold, and as somebody who gets incredibly cold and quite ill from being cold, I'm always on the lookout to get less cold. And last week, GoKozy, or a couple of weeks ago, sorry, GoKozy sent me an email and said, would you like to try some heated gloves? And I graciously accepted. So to get the elephant in the room out of the way, first of all, GoKozy did send these to me for free. I'm not receiving any payment in exchange for this review. They won't see this review before you do, and all the thoughts, opinions, feelings and facts that I present in this are but my own. Now, onwards. Let's take a look at the spec first of all. If you was to buy these GoKozy heated gloves, the most important part of the spec is that you get 2 of these gloves, not just one. Unless of course you are somebody who only has one hand, in which case you'll only want one, but you'll have to buy 2. And that brings a problem because you might only have a right hand and another left hand, and you buy a pair and then you've got a... Anyway, let's move on. I digress. So the gloves feature a premium 3M thin chelate layer and soft velvet in the lining. They have a carbon fibre heating mechanism inside them, I believe, which enables them to heat quickly and evenly across the fingers and the back of your hand and the palm of your hand as well. They are windproof, they are waterproof, and they are damn warm. Now, something that I've just read in the manual as I was recording this is that you can actually wash these without damaging any of the heating elements, which is brilliant because I always thought with heated gloves you wasn't able to do that. The fingers are also touchscreen compliant or compatible. Why am I raising that? Well, obviously 90% of what I do is FPV drones. A lot of the work that I do is also camera drones though. And with the camera drones such as a DJI, an Autel, a Potensic, a Holy Stone and any other brand out there that you wish to mention, generally you'll need a mobile phone. When you've got that mobile phone, you're going to want to be able to press the screen on it. Some gloves still, even in the year 2024, don't offer that. I know plenty of gloves that are heated that don't offer that. These offer both heating and the ability to stay warm when you're pressing the screen on your mobile phone. See, as drone pilots, the bit that keeps us most connected to our drones is our hands. That's our link to our drones. If your hands get cold, numb or in pain, it becomes an issue whereby not only can you not control your drone in a way that necessarily you want to, that makes it look good, that makes it look nice, but it becomes a bit of a safety issue as well. So staying warm is really important. Now the good thing with these gloves is you've got full range of movement within your fingers, so it's not like you're restricted once you put them on and you can't fly. And I'm going to obviously link some footage of me using my controller whilst flying both a camera drone, I think this is from Holy Stone I think, and an FPV drone as well. So it can be done. It does feel a bit difficult because there's more of a bulk, but it's no more of a bulk than you would get from any pair of warm winter gloves. The only real difference that you're going to feel is that they're just a little bit heavier. And the reason for that is they've got batteries inside them to make them hot. Speaking of batteries inside them to make them hot, they use a 2500 milliamp 7.4 volt lithium ion battery. It lasts for between 3 and 6 hours depending on settings. It takes about 4 to 5 hours to charge. And I say depending on settings because as you can see there's like it's not a display, well I suppose it is a display, just not an LCD display on the gloves that shows you how much percentage approximately of the battery is remaining. So if you was to leave the house in the morning, you would know whether they are going to get you through the amount of time that you need them. There's no guesswork of have I charged them, is it going to last? And then the other thing of course is you've got red for high power, you've got white for medium power, and you've got blue for low power. You've got 3 heat settings. All I can say is I only ever use it on the hot settings. Now some of you are going to instantly say, but it's not that cold yet. As I say, I get really cold, really badly, really quickly. So even this time of the year for me is an inherent struggle. And I have been wearing these since I received them, and I do genuinely appreciate how good they are. You're going to see me in the future videos wearing these throughout the winter. I try not to fly as much as I can because of how cold it is. Sometimes I have to, sometimes I have no choice. It's going to be great to wear these and to stay warm. It's going to take a little bit of practice to make the fidelity just exactly how you would have it, but like I say, it's no different than any other pair of winter gloves in that respect. And although these gloves have been sent to me by GoKozy to review, it's not something that I'm going to review, say, okay, this is what I think of it, put it to one side, never use it again. You will see me in all of the videos over the winter where I'm outside wearing these gloves. These are not just going to be, have a review, throw them to one side. You will see these popping up in every single video you see where I am outdoors. I guarantee you now, I'll be wearing these. Now, if we have a look at what's included in the box, you get a nice little carry case with it. You obviously get a pair of gloves, which is great if you've got two hands. Respect if you've only got one hand and still fly a drone though. You also get an instruction manual which includes details of your warranty, how to charge them, care of them, and also a charger. Now this charger is brilliant because what it will do is it'll allow you to charge both of the batteries at the same time. You just plug it into your power outlet. There's two wires. You plug them both into the batteries and away you go. Now the way you do that is you pull the battery out. It's got a lead on it and you disconnect it from the glove and put it into the charger. You don't although I'm showing it on the screen or have shown it on the screen whereby they're out of the glove, they don't need to be out of the glove. You can still charge them from within the glove and they will still charge that way. Zip them back up and away you go. Job done. So if you're somebody, for instance, that is out all day and needs to keep your hands warm, so maybe you're a cyclist, a fisherman, a skier, somebody who works outside, maybe on the roads, in the garden, Barry Morgan FPV, I'm thinking of you here because I know that you work outdoors in the winter. These are potentially something you're going to want to look at because if they last you 6 or 7 hours, you go home, plug them in, they're ready for when you get up the next morning and away you go and you stay lovely and toasty warm. Now, speaking of Barry Morgan, he's one of our members. There are now 4 members. The bench is growing. Please do get on it before it becomes too full and there isn't room for you. We have Mark Duplex, we have Barry Morgan FPV, we have Dizzy Dean FPV, and we have Only Drones. They are our 4 current members. They've doubled in a week. If it doubles again in a week, there may not be room for you, so please do go and join them. It's only $1.99 a month. For that, you'll get a shout out in every one of these videos. You'll also get some exclusive behind the scenes content, and by that, it's probably just a picture of me in the studio messing around. At the weekend, I showed everybody how it looked like I burnt my house down by shooting some videos and just completely filling the room full of smoke. It's a bit of fun, but it helps support the channel and helps us grow. We really do want to take this channel to some places next year, so please, if you can support us, that'd be brilliant. If you don't feel that I've earned that yet, that's also absolutely cool, but if you could just drop a like, comment and subscribe, that will help push this video out to more people who may be interested in it, and again, help the channel grow. Thank you. Now, the final part of this video is always, should you buy them? And I'm going to say no. If you live in the Bahamas, Barbados, San Diego, or anywhere that's hot and tropical all year round, if you live anywhere else, the answer is an unequivocal yes. Buy them. And buy them right now before winter comes and stay warm. I cannot recommend them enough. If you live in a colder country, these are genuinely something you want to. I'll leave a link to them in the description down below. I don't know, I've just hit my microphone again. I did hit it earlier. Don't know if you know. This is professionalism 101 here on Squatting Quads. I'll leave a link down below. I don't know if it's an affiliate. If it is, I will of course let you all know. Now I'm off to check Doris's Facebook to see what the weather's like outside my window. Till next time, peace.